It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Parks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Parks.
Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp.
Touchdown, L.A.
Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This taken in at the goal line.
Some strong running at the 20.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance, he's a great example what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
To throw, it's Lance.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right offensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
That is caught by Lamb. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Lance looks to throw again. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
And Lance going to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2. Steps away. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Parks. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
On the handoff, running left is Akers.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw on 2nd down, Parks. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 3rd down, Parks. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He sets to fire deep, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They try and run on 1st down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going right back to Akers. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Parks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parks toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. On
1st and 10, here's Lance. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, 32 yards. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive. Parks. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parks. A quick pass to Cup. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created the second one.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing now is Lance. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. Here's Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Parks. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Parks.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parks. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
Off play action. Parks. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And out now come the Cowboys.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Now a play fake. Lance.
He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
He'll find Schwartz, complete right side.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time. Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Lance. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Lance now to throw.
Rolling to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Parks. Caught here by Griffin. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 49 yards.
And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. It's a run with Akers.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them
now a hit and a loose football.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. operating from the gun. Works. And he's got his man in stride, complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Off the option, here's Akers.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Well, he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering. It's the type of...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Anthony Schwartz
with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Cowboys use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Motion man is Schwartz. Lance going to try to throw for this.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:45 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Throwing on 1st down. Parks. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
On play action, Lance
trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. That ball caught by Slayton.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now Lance.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Going right side, he finds Slayton.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Lance going to throw.
Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz
from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Parks. Wide open receiver, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Parks. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield. field strike. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan. They all